I'm Doug McDonald. I'm the president and CEO of Cincinnati Gym Center and the CEO of the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. I think the American dream is something that's shared by everyone. It's opportunity. And it's opportunity that is given to people who have good fortune and who have skills and who show industry in pursuing their own dreams. One of the great things about my job is that you meet people from all around the world and who are in very different kinds of circumstances. And so, best part of my job is that you can go from speaking to one of the highest ranking ministers in Egypt, okay, and you can be talking another time with a woman who has been trafficked into sex slavery in Calcutta, to somebody in our own community who has made great opportunities from having almost no basis at all except industry and the American dream. When I grew up in Iowa, I never thought I would ever be in the position that I am today. Really never thought I'd be working in a museum. So I think sometimes I feel like I'm pretty lucky to be where I am. And so, but I've always felt like wherever I was in life to make the most of every opportunity. And so I'm not sure that's really changed. But so definitely my perspective on life is different because of the experiences we have. And I think I've been real lucky. Worked with a lot of great people, had a lot of great supporters, great family. Those are all things that really help along the way. Well, I look at it that I'm fortunate and have been able to travel around the world, but most of people in the United States don't travel. I think under 20% of people in the United States even have passports. So that's already a minority that really travel internationally and see these experiences. So when we bring in an exhibit from Egypt to Cincinnati, for many people throughout our region, that is their experience of Egypt. When we bring an exhibit here from Greece, and we talk about the history of Greece, and that is people's experience of Greece. When we bring things here from the Vatican exhibit, when we bring or the soon opening this weekend the exhibit on Princess Diana, and bring these things in, I mean, that's how most people will experience the world. And so to me, this is how we open the world to people in our own community in ways that they would never probably ever get to experience otherwise. I hope that we inspire people, that as people come and they see these exhibits, that maybe somebody who goes to the Pompeii exhibit says, you know what, I really am interested in archaeology, and I never realized how fascinating this could be as a way to discover about other historic cultures through hands-on examination of findings. And I hope that then people pursue that with a lifelong interest for themselves. If you're trying and impact the country, presidents make it. Most people can't remember the Secretary of Defense 3 times back. Most people can't name presidents before they get in front of eyes before you get to Roosevelt. So, how many people really impact? Where we can make an impact that's really measured is in our local community. We can make a difference there. People who have changed their communities because of their engagement, they're remembered and they know their impact. So I've always wanted to be able to impact something that I can realize that because I was engaged, I can see and know that I was a part of making a difference that's observable. If you have lived the American dream, you are going to be a person who is satisfied with him or herself. And the American dream and living it isn't anything anybody else can bestow upon you. It's measured by how you feel about yourself at the end of the day and at the end of life. And John Bright was a Quaker politician in the 1600s. And he gave advice to young people. And he said, pursue with great passion a noble but unpopular cause, and advance that cause to change the world, and you'll have made a great impact and you'll have lived your life fulfilled. And I think that it isn't about pursuing the things that are popular. It's not about taking the easy path, but pursue the noble but righteous cause and make a difference, and you've lived the American dream.